Hey guys, I just wanted to come in and talk about something that I think is super important tonight before I fizzle out. Honestly, I hit a point in the night where I'm just like, all right, it's time for bed and I am not going to move for the next 3 hours. No, not really that long because I can never fall asleep. But seriously, so what I'm going to talk about is intentions. So training with intentions. Asking yourself, are you just going through the motions or are you putting intention behind the movement? Specifically, I'm talking about in your training sessions right now. Because I think for me, something over the last couple of years, this is the thing that really made the biggest difference for me. Prior to, I guess, what you might call really getting into my health and fitness journey, all these little cliche things that people like to throw out there about getting healthy. I actually was exercising, but I really didn't feel like I had direction. I really didn't feel focused, and I just kind of was literally going through the motions all the time. So once I put purpose behind my training and once I actually put intention behind what I was doing, that's when I was able to level up. So for people that maybe feel like they've been working out for X amount of time and they're just feeling like they're spinning their wheels or they're not reaching their goals, they're not really getting anywhere or seeing progress, this would be something that it would be a good area for you to think about or to listen to or to apply to your life. So training with intention. How do you know? Are you training with intention? Well, first of all, just to be blunt, if you have to ask yourself and you don't know, that's your answer. If you cannot say that you are training with intention, if you have to question that, you are not training with intention. So that being said, if you're not training with intention, how do we do so? How do you start training with intention? Okay, so step number one, first of all, are you following a training program? Are you following a set program of workouts? Or do you literally just show up to the gym and say, yep, I'm gonna do arms today. Yep, I'm gonna do some bicep curls, some lateral raises. I saw this one girl on Instagram using this bar thing. I'm gonna pull that down. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's what I'm gonna do. If that's you, please, please, please look into some credible source where you can find yourself a training program. I've shared some examples for you guys in the past. Bodybuilding.com is a really great resource. It's what I started with my first training program. My first set training programs were from bodybuilding.com, absolutely free. There are online virtual trainings from, I've used Beachbody for years. That was one of the ways that I kind of focused on training education. So learning what the moves were, having a trainer with me, watching them do the move, then watching myself do the move. Am I doing this correctly? And every day I had a laid out plan for myself. So now currently, fast forward to now, working with my coach for my goals in bodybuilding, I have training programs from her every single X amount of weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever our plan is. I have set workouts for myself. So if you are somebody that doesn't, please look into getting yourself some workouts or working with a trainer at the gym, any of a plethora of the options that I just shared with you guys. Okay, so get yourself a training program. Number two, am I training with intention? If you don't know, you're not. So how do we fix that? Getting yourself that training program and taking a good look at the exercises that you're going to be doing in that program. This is going to involve some work, some effort, and some time. If it didn't, it wouldn't be worth your time, your effort, your money, anything. Anything in regards to reaching your goal, if it doesn't require effort from you, don't expect it to get you anywhere. This isn't going to be easy. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with training with intention. If you're not putting intention behind your movements, behind your actions, you're just going through the motion, that's what's really wasting your time. So, investing your time into educating yourself, taking a look at your workout program, and going through each of the exercises. Do you truly know what that exercise entails? Do you know what that exercise is? Do you know how to properly perform that exercise? Do you know what muscle that exercise is working? If the answer is no to any of those questions, your job is to then find out. go on YouTube and Google, or like go on YouTube and search that exercise. You can watch videos that will literally explain it to you. Please do not go onto your favorite influencer on Instagram or wherever, okay, that you get social media stuff that is just flooding like that. Please do not use them as an example for this reason, for your baseline foundation of educating yourself on the exercise. Please use something from a personal trainer's YouTube page, or like I said, bodybuilding.com. The program that I started with years ago actually had videos of every single exercise that I was doing in the program. So that's a great resource for you. Just taking that time, you don't necessarily have to go out and get a personal trainer degree, but you know, if you need to have sessions with a personal trainer for 2 weeks maybe to give yourself some education on that exercise, to make sure you're performing it properly, to make sure you have a baseline of what that exercise is and what muscle you are targeting, that's great. Seek out that resource and educate yourself. So, okay, going back to the main point here, training with intention. Having a set workout program for yourself, making sure that you're not just going in every single day and winging it, okay? And then number 2 is making sure you understand what that exercise is actually training for you, what muscle is contracting, how to properly perform that exercise. That's gonna be super important. So taking that time to do the education piece behind your training. Number 3, now that you know what muscle groups you're training and what it should look like, what it should feel like, this is where you tap into your mind-muscle connection. This is huge in regards to training with intentionality. I think that's the word, correct? No, but seriously, like thinking about the muscle that you are trying to train with that specific exercise. And do not think of it like, okay, oh my God, I've got 4 sets left. Oh my God, I've got to do 15 reps for 4 more sets. Like this is going to take forever and I've just started. I've got this workout, so many sets left to do. Stop with that bullshit, okay? Because if you think about how far you have to climb, it's literally going to take you forever. All you have to do is put one foot in front of the other. So in this respect of training with intentionality, smash every single rep correctly of every single set. Don't think about how many you have left to do. All right, you're gonna do bicep curls for 10 reps, 4 sets. All right, all you gotta think about is this set, this one set, 10 reps. And do it as good as you can with proper form and channeling in your mind what muscle you are working. Every single exercise, every single rep, every single set. I swear to you, training with that type of intention is going to amplify your success, amplify your focus, and like really get you, I don't even know, like more results than you currently get if you're somebody that's complaining of not seeing progress and not feeling like you're getting results. Because it's all about that intention. Now, lastly, what I'm going to be talking about in regards to our intentions behind our training is the why. Is what is your goal and why? If your goal is weight loss, okay, your goal is weight loss, but why? How is this going to positively impact your life? Are you going to feel better in your clothes? Are you going to be more confident? Are you going to be healthier in some way? If your goal is muscle building, what is that going to do for you? Why is that a positive factor that's going to play into your life? Are you going to be able to move your patients easier, push beds easier? I don't know if you do construction. Is it going to be easier for you to swing that hammer? What is it that your goal is going to positively impact your life? How do they tie in together? Because if our goals aren't positively impact our life, why is it our goal? So like if something is a goal for you, you obviously have some affinity towards it. You have some connection to it. You have a reason for why it's your goal. What is it? And what is it that's going to be positively benefiting your life? So if you could tap into that every single time that you do your training session and put that fire behind your workout every single time. You're not going to be motivated every single time, but if you can at least channel that and think about that and remind yourself of why you're going to show up on those days that even when those days that you just don't want to, you don't feel like it, but you're going to do it anyways. And you're going to show up and you're not just going to go through the motions. You're not going through the motions anymore. You are showing up with intention every single time, every single rep, every single set, just like we talked about, because you have focus. You have an area of focus. You have direction, because now you have a training program to follow. You understand the exercises that you're doing. You understand what muscles you're training, and then you can easier tap into that mind-muscle connection to further skyrocket your results. And you have a reason. You have a reason why you know you're there, why you know you're there every single day, and why you're not slacking off, why you're not going through those motions, why you're not giving into the temptation to walk away when things get hard. Because this is going to take effort. This is going to take time on your part, and you need to educate yourself. You need to put one foot in front of the other every single day, regardless of what you want to do. Because if you say you want it so bad, if it's really this goal that you have for yourself, why is it so hard for you to show up intentionally every single day? That's the real question. So, just kind of going back to the main point here, just kind of wrapping this up, training with intention. Don't just go through the motions. Train with intention every single day. Now, starting off with that question, asking yourself, am I training with intention? If you have to question that, if you don't know the answer to that question, I'll tell you the answer. The answer is no. You are not training with intention. If you are training with intention, you will know. So those ways that we amplify that, those ways that we make sure we're training with intention every single day, having our set workout program, understanding the exercises that we are doing, understanding the proper form, taking the time to educate ourselves when we do not know proper form, when we do not understand what muscles we are working, how the exercise is tapping into the specific program, what time under tension is, drop sets, all these things, whatever it is that's working into your program, every piece matters. I promise you that. So if you don't understand, please seek out those resources to help yourself understand. And then lastly, think about our goal, what the goal is, and why. Why the goal, why getting the results of that goal is going to positively impact your life. Those are ways that you can really amplify your results, really start seeing some more progress, and just feeling more focused every single training session that you have for yourself, and really start training with intention instead of just going through the motions. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope this was helpful to somebody. If you have any questions on this idea or anything that I had mentioned, maybe need some help getting connected to some resources to educate yourself on exercise science, or even just a recommendation for a beginner's program to follow, or some connections for coaches that can put you onto a path for the right training program for your goals. Whatever you guys need from me in some way, I will be happy to help in any way that I can. Drop your comments below or shoot me a message. I'd be happy to talk more about this with you guys, because I really think that this has changed my life and the way that I train, how serious I take it, and really amplified my results, but gotten me to the goals that I set for myself and positively impacted my life in so many ways. So I want that to be the case for you as well. So I hope to hear from you guys if you've got questions. And like I said, I'd be happy to talk more about this with you guys if you're interested. XOXO. Let's train with some intention, baby. If I could stop this video, I hate when this happens.